Alright, good morning. I am clearly with another human in a vehicle, and it is Saturday.
Continue on Windsor Drive south for a half mile.
And we're going to the zoo! So this time last year, actually on this day exactly, we went to the same zoo. Oh wow. 3 years ago?
Yes.
3 years ago we went to the zoo. It was my first adventure with you and Sophie. Alright, we made it to the zoo, but we're at the seal exhibit.
Where the seal is missing.
Yeah, there's no seal. It's a hoax. Also, there's no medallion hunt for St. Paddy's Day. Obviously, they need to hire me for their marketing team.
I think that would be more of the communications stuff. Here at the zoo, Kira loves to come see the prairie dogs. Unfortunately, there are none because it's cold. She's very upset.
I love the prairie dogs.
But if we look in the background, there's some buffalo. I enjoy the buffalo. Buffalo.
What did you get, so?
I got a funfetti cookie sandwich.
Wow, the lighting in here is not adjusting the way it should.
Do you want to go somewhere where I'm not right by the window?
Oh, yeah, this actually, now it's fine. It was just where I was coming from. Okay, take a bite. What's your impression?
I'm going to regret this choice, but...
Really? I just
I regret it.
Really? Is it too sugary? Here, I'll trade. Okay, back in the car. We're now off to the Burnsville Mall. We're gonna go to Ulta.
2.9 miles. Take exit 98B.
Sephora.
Highway 42.
My bad. Is there any other stores there that you'd like to see? Is there a Barnes & Noble?
There's Barnes & Noble across the street. We can go if we want to.
I don't need to go.
I wasn't asking if you wanted to go.
Oh.
Your lack of choice. I'm driving.
Oh, okay, okay. How did you like the zoo today?
I would like the zoo better if I didn't have to talk about right now while I was driving.
Oh. Well, I enjoyed going to the zoo today. At the parking lot for the mall.
For a mall.
For the mall.
Not for the mall.
It's the Burnsville Mall. It's the mall. See? Burnsville. Center.
We're gonna go inside where half the stores are, there's gonna be no stores, there's just empty spaces.
Seriously? Here too?
Yeah, Amazon, bud.
That's so sad. Curse ye, corporation. Except for, I do appreciate getting my packages in 2 days. So thank you. How did you like the zoo?
It was good.
I honestly can't tell if I'm filming us right now. It is.
Just talking to a camera.
Yeah. Well, no, this is how you vlog. Yeah. Okay. So, we just got done shopping a little bit. I got a cute outfit from Mexico that was on clearance. Whoop whoop. We got new sunglasses. And then Sophie, of course, got some books from the Barnes & Noble. But when we were walking out, I was talking about how I thought it was so depressing to see the snow. And it made me realize that I've had this thing, a theory, well, not even a theory, but just hear me out. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
So, what that is called snow. When you see it melted, like when it's on the ground, it's snow.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see rain, it's called a puddle. But do you know what I mean? Like when it's snowing in the sky, it's snow. And when it's on the ground, it's snow. But rain...
Not your time to go, bitch. I'm sorry, that's what you get for doing things while vlogging while I'm driving.
Oh Lord. But no, so snow falls from the sky and it's snowy now.
Yes.
And then when it's on the ground, it's like, oh, look at all that snow.
Yeah.
But rain, you're like, oh, it's raining out, look at the rain. But then when you look at the ground, you're not like, oh, look at the rain. You're like, oh, look at that puddle. That's a big puddle. It sure is wet out.
I think
Why is there a difference?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think you're reading too much into it because people also say look at the rain. I don't hear a lot of people say look at the puddle often.
I just don't hear anyone like talk about the rain remains.
The puddles?
Yeah, no one talks about the puddles. But we talk about the snow. Why?
Because we're Minnesotans and Wisconsinites, and that's really all we have to do to talk about. That's all we have to talk about is the weather.
You're not wrong.
We only complain. We complain about the weather. Oh, it's too hot. It's too cold. It's too nice today.
Yeah.
It's too cloudy.
My favorite is when we complain about it being too hot, because I just know that months later I'm gonna be like wrapped up in like 5 blankets in my room, bitching about the heat. I mean the cold.
See, my thing is I hate at work when people complain about the weather or about the snow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you live in Minnesota.
You signed up for this.
You move. If you don't like the weather, move.
You know what though? I think some of it isn't even just the weather. I think it's the area and how we handle the weather. Because like in Scotland, I never minded rain. When it was raining out, I still went about my business and did my stuff.
That's also because you were on study abroad and anything that happened in Scotland was magical.
No, Scotland is magical. Period. You also went there though. How did you feel about the weather?
I enjoyed it. I remember touching down and all the Scots on the plane when the captain announced the weather in Scotland. It was cloudy and rainy, and all the Scots went, ugh, and I was like, oh my god, it's raining.
I don't know. I just feel like here, maybe you're right. Maybe I do have the study abroad cloud over everything. You know, like it's changing my view of it. But like, I honest to God think if I moved to the UK, I wouldn't ever complain about the weather other than like, you know, like, I mean, you complain about it, but not to the extent that we do.
I also feel like if you were to move to the United Kingdom and anytime someone complained about the weather, you'd be like, yeah, well, I'm from Minnesota. And you know how
this one time, there was a snowbank that was taller than me.
Yeah, I couldn't go into intersections because I couldn't see out over the snowbanks. It was a Jesus take the wheel moment.
A Sonic!
Still haven't been there, have you?
No, no one ever takes me.
I'm not crossing 2 lanes of traffic to get there. Also, we just went to Starbucks.
Curse the Starbucks.
Are you more Starbucks or Caribou?
As a true person from up north, I feel as though I am required to say Caribou. However, Caribou's coffee is by far superior to Starbucks. All of Starbucks specialty drinks, though, are way better than Caribou's. That's the tea.
I will always choose Caribou because I don't drink enough coffee at any point, and I don't drink enough frilly, like, specialty drinks.
Yeah. But, like you like
there.
that pink drink. Not the pink drink. Clarification, was not the pink drink. It was just a drink that was pink at Starbucks.
There were strawberries in it.
No, the pink drink has strawberries too.
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
She had the strawberry refresher.
Abercracker?
Acai.
What the freak ever?
When I was in high school, we had a life water that like came from the vending machine that had it in there. And I pronounced it assy to my mom. I'm like, yeah, I like the assy drink. And she's like, the what? So, not how it's said.
Wait, what was it? How is it actually?
Acai. Acai. I'd like an acai beverage today. Holy cow! The gas here is cheaper than it is at your house.
I thought you were gonna say, holy cow, that person's riding a bike for the first time.
Where?
How'd you miss that?
I don't know. Bikes are small, man. I was looking at the gas price.
I really don't pay attention to how much the gas price is. Because I know if I have to get gas, I just have to get gas, and that's the end of that.
I just pay attention because it makes me so mad that, like, I'll drive to Abby's house, which is 20-30 minutes away, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And gas is like 10 cents cheaper at her house.
That's because Wisconsin has so many gas taxes. And that's not a bad thing. Like, Minnesota has a bunch of taxes on everything. It's just, that's how it is. I wonder when you have this video, if you're going to be able to hear my car and just the...
That's a great question. I don't know the answer to.
Did you want to go to High Beam?
Nah,
Like, it's a little late, but there's another entrance.
that's okay. We actually, okay, not in River Falls, but if you drive towards Woodbury, there's a Hy-Vee there.
Do you like High Beam?
I enjoy it.
I love it in there.
I do enjoy it. However, I think
That was not a complete stop, sir.
the one in Woodbury isn't the best. You know? It's just, it's like a regular Target in comparison to a super Target.
You might have to
Okay.
fix that.
Yeah. That was fun. We love road trips. It's not really a road